Britain is out of the Euro, out of the European Union. Where will it end? Danny, what does it say about the prowess of British sports that they can't even beat Iceland in the Euro?
Matthew, that's cruel. That's very cruel.
Wait, how cruel is it? They lost a country of Great Britain, maybe it'll be called Lesser Britain in the future, lost to a country of 330,000 people.
Well, what you didn't say was one of the coaches of the Icelandic team is a part-time dentist. Matthew, we've had this discussion before. We've had no answer. And again, an underdog, a huge underdog in a big championship is able to win against a team that has all of these high-priced, high-salary players. Not a question of the coach, who's a great coach, used to coach in Switzerland. Were the players too arrogant, or were the other people for 90 minutes just that much better?
They were better for those particular 90 minutes. I'm sure that's one of those matches where if you play it 9 out of 10 times, Britain wins, and the last time they lose. But how about buying championships? We talk a lot about coaches. Do coaches matter? The British coach, not a part-time dentist, maybe he will become a part-time dentist, was paid £4.5 million or dollars, one of those currencies, for what? For nothing.
Well, to be a national team coach is not simple, Matthew. He's not as if he's a coach of a team and he's with them for an entire season. My argument would be, are the British players, the English players, sorry, so well paid by their clubs that even if they won the championship and got a certain bonus, it still wouldn't affect them. And I think the players from Iceland were just hungrier, either for money or national pride.
There could be fatigue as well. These guys play soccer almost every day of the year. They're certainly training every day of the year. But how about in terms of the European Union? Britain, not the European Union. Wimbledon is now front and center stage in the sporting world. How does that change? How does Brexit affect Wimbledon, if at all?
Well, I thought the headlines when Iceland won would be Brexit, Union, and the European Soccer Championships. I think this is a tremendous blow toward the national pride. The English think that they have the Premier League, which is the highest in the world. They think they have the best players. They have over 1 million people who have licenses to play. And to lose when they lost to that particular team is an embarrassment, as I think Brexit is an embarrassment as well.
But Brexit is an economic rupture.
No, but it's also saying that we want our country back. Okay, you have your country and they can't win a soccer game.
You have your country back. Maybe you should get Wales or Northern Ireland next time, or Scotland. Go back to the tennis. Does the fact that Britain never seems to win at Wimbledon, maybe once Andy Murray won. I don't know that he did or not.
No, he won, and it was the first time anyone had won in years.
In years, right?
Since Fred Perry, yeah. And they also won the Davis Cup.
But I mean, is it lack of money in training? Is it just the lack of a system? Is it bad coaching, or is it a kind of a national disgrace writ large?
Well, I think for a sport like soccer, for the English to lose against Iceland, I mean, that's just disgraceful. They have many more players, they have the infrastructure, they have the money, and this proves, to come back to our previous argument, that you can't buy a winning team. There's more than just money involved here, as the team of Iceland proved, and I think in other sports you'll have examples as well.
I'm disappointed to hear money means nothing in sports. That's all the time we have this week on Money in Sports. I'm Matthew Stevenson.
I'm Danny Warner.